Top 10 takeaways. Week 10 college football. October is for the pretenders and November is for the contenders. How about 3 teams in the top 11 losing? Vanderbilt, Georgia Tech, and the Miami Hurricanes. If you want to be a conference champion, you have to play your best football in November and beat the toughest opponents in the games that matter most. The SEC and ACC conference are brewing for a terrific November finish. In the ACC, you have 5 teams right behind the undefeated Virginia Cavaliers, sitting only at 1 loss. And then the SEC, you have 2 undefeated teams, A&M and Bama, and then 3 one-loss teams right behind them. Bring on November. Last week, we talked about 3 teams that were winless in conference play, but getting better each week. UNC, Mississippi State, and West Virginia Mountaineers. And guess what? All 3 teams won this past week. So hats off to Bill Belichick, hats off to Jeff Levy at Mississippi State, and hats off to the Fighting Rich Rods of the West Virginia Mountaineers. Enjoy your Victory Monday. Love him or hate him, quarterback Diego Pavia demands your respects. Not deserves, he demands it, okay? Throwing 3 touchdowns, 365 yards in their loss at DKR against the Texas Longhorns. This Vanderbilt Commodore team, all they do is play winning football. He makes the throws, they run hard, and they beat the teams they're supposed to beat and compete against the best in the SEC. Anchor down. Best game of the week was in Death Valley, South Carolina, Duke beating Clemson. This was a D coordinator's nightmare. 91 combined points. Both teams were a combined 8 out of 8 on 4th down conversion attempts. The Clemson even outgained Duke by 120 yards and 7 first downs and still lost by 1 point. Hats off Manny Diaz and the Blue Devils. The best offense in the country is still the Indiana Hoosiers, but an honorable mention does go to the UNT Mean Green, who have scored 1 more offensive touchdown than them at 52. The best defense in the country is the Utah Utes, shutting down the Cincy offense to just 14 points off of those 3 turnovers that they forced. The best team that nobody's talking about is the Virginia Cavaliers, 8-1, ranked 12th in the country. They are undefeated in ACC play, and they're led by quarterback Chandler Morris, and their defense has a plus 10 turnover margin. Go Hoos. The most overrated team in the country is the Miami Hurricanes. 2nd consecutive loss. They were double-digit favorites in both of those games. How about the SMU Mustangs knocking off the Canes in overtime? What a scene at the Hilltop. Pony up. And finishing up with a bold statement, after Auburn fires their head coach, Hugh Freeze will be the next coach of the Arkansas Razorbacks in Fayetteville. Woo Pig Suey.